Most dental clinics believe growth comes from one thing: more ads, more traffic, more marketing. But what if that's not true? What if the biggest opportunity for growth is already sitting inside your clinic right now? What if there is a dental clinic just like yours that doubled its revenue over the course of 1 year? Same location, same team, same number of chairs, same doctors, no increase in advertising budget, no expensive marketing agency, no social media influencer campaigns, just doubled revenue from the same clinic in the same city. And if it worked for them, it can work for you, because this isn't a story about a magic marketing trick. It's a story about systems. Systems that stop revenue from leaking out of your business. Systems that recover missed opportunities. Systems that turn existing patients into repeat patients. And systems that work even when your team is busy. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see your clinic very differently. Let's start with a simple question. Where is your revenue coming from right now? Most clinic owners immediately say new patients. And yes, new patients matter. But here's the reality that changes everything. Most of your revenue potential is not sitting outside your clinic waiting to discover you. It's already inside your business. It's inside your existing patient database. It's inside the patients who visited once and never came back. It's inside the leads who asked questions but never booked. It's inside the appointments that were canceled and never refilled. It's inside the follow-ups that never happened. It's inside the reviews that were never requested. And it's inside the referrals that were never asked for. I call this trapped revenue, revenue that already belongs to your clinic, revenue that your clinic has already earned the right to receive, revenue that exists because you've built trust, you've delivered results, you've helped patients, you've created a reputation, but that revenue remains trapped, not because it doesn't exist, but because there is no system in place to unlock it. The clinic that doubled its revenue didn't discover a secret marketing formula. They simply built systems that released the revenue that was already there. And the best part? Every one of those systems can be implemented in your clinic too. Let's start with the first one, the patient reactivation system. Think about your patient database for a moment. How many patients are sitting in it right now? Hundreds? Maybe thousands. Now ask yourself this: how many of those patients haven't visited in the last 6 months, or the last year, or even longer? For most clinics, that number is much larger than expected. Patients come in, they have a positive experience, they say they'll be back, and then life happens, work gets busy, schedules change, time passes, they forget. Weeks become months, months become years, and the clinic never contacts them again. Not because the clinic doesn't care, but because there is no system. Nobody has time to manually search through the database. Nobody has time to identify inactive patients one by one. Nobody has time to send personalized messages manually. So those patients remain inactive, a valuable asset sitting untouched inside the database. This is where a reactivation system changes everything. The system automatically identifies patients who haven't visited within a specific time period. 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, whatever you choose. Then it automatically sends a personalized message, a simple message, a human message. Something like, "Hi, it's been a while since your last visit. We wanted to check in and make sure everything is going well. If you're due for a checkup or cleaning, we'd love to see you again. Here's a link to book your appointment." Simple, friendly, personal, and incredibly effective, because these aren't strangers. These are patients who already know your clinic. They already trust your team. They already have a relationship with your practice. Often, all they need is a reminder. Even if only 10% respond, the impact can be enormous. For many clinics, that can mean thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars in additional monthly revenue, automatically, without anyone picking up the phone. Now, let's talk about the second system, the no-show elimination system. No-shows are one of the biggest hidden revenue leaks in dentistry. The appointment gets booked, the chair is reserved, the schedule is blocked, the team is prepared, the doctor is ready, and then the patient never arrives. No phone call, no warning, no explanation, just an empty chair and lost revenue. Most clinics experience no-show rates between 10 and 20%. Think about what that means. If your clinic schedules 30 appointments per day and 15% don't show up, that's 4 or 5 empty appointments every single day, every week, every month, every year. The financial impact becomes enormous. The solution is surprisingly simple: consistent communication, an automated reminder system, a reminder sent 48 hours before the appointment, another reminder 24 hours before, and a final confirmation message on the day of the appointment. Each message is simple, friendly, and easy to respond to. Patients can confirm with a single tap, and if they need to reschedule, The process is quick and convenient. Clinics that implement this consistently often reduce no-shows from 15 or 20% down to 3 or 5%. That's not a small improvement. That's a massive increase in revenue from appointments that were already booked. No extra marketing, no extra advertising, just more patients actually showing up. The third system is referral automation. Word of mouth has always been one of the most powerful forms of marketing. People trust recommendations from friends and family more than they trust advertisements. Yet most clinics leave referrals entirely to chance. They hope patients will mention them. They wait for referrals to happen naturally. They never build a system around it. Referral automation changes that. After every successful appointment, the system automatically sends a follow-up message. It thanks the patient for visiting. It reinforces the positive experience. And then it asks a simple question. If you know someone who may benefit from our services, we'd be grateful if you shared our name with them. That's it. No pressure, no complicated process, just a simple request. And because it's automated, every patient receives it, every time, without exception. Not just when someone remembers, not just when the front desk is having a good day. Every patient, every appointment, every time. The results compound over time. One referral becomes two, two become five, five become 10. And those referral patients often become your best patients. They trust you faster, they stay longer, and they refer others. That's how a referral system becomes a self-sustaining growth engine. Now, let's look at the fourth system, the lead conversion system. Every day your clinic receives inquiries, phone calls, WhatsApp messages, website forms, social media messages, treatment questions, pricing questions, availability questions. The problem is, many of those inquiries never become appointments. Not because the person wasn't interested, but because the response came too late, or the response wasn't helpful, or the booking process was too complicated, or nobody responded at all. Research consistently shows that leads contacted within 5 minutes are dramatically more likely to book than leads contacted an hour later, and leads that receive no response within 24 hours are often lost forever. That's why instant response matters. The lead conversion system ensures every inquiry receives an immediate response, day or night, weekend or weekday, business hours or after hours. Every inquiry is acknowledged instantly. Questions are answered, information is provided, booking options are presented, and the patient is guided toward the next step, not aggressively, not pushily, just helpfully. When every lead receives immediate attention, conversion rates increase dramatically. Patients stay engaged, more inquiries become appointments, and more appointments become revenue. Now you might be wondering, what platform makes all of this possible? The answer is Go High Level. Go High Level is the platform that connects all four systems together: patient reactivation, no-show prevention, referral automation, lead conversion. Everything operates from a single system, a single dashboard, a single workflow ecosystem. You build the automations once, and then they continue working in the background. Day after day, month after month, year after year, your staff focuses on patients. The system handles repetitive tasks. The system handles reminders. The system handles follow-ups. The system handles reactivation. The system handles lead nurturing. And because everything is centralized, nothing slips through the cracks. The setup is far simpler than most clinic owners expect. You don't need to be technical. You don't need to be a developer. You don't need to hire an engineer. Most clinics can have their core automation systems running within a matter of days. Now, let's put everything together. The reactivation system brings inactive patients back. The no-show system protects booked appointments. The referral system generates high-quality patients. The lead conversion system turns more inquiries into appointments. Individually, each system increases revenue. Together, they create exponential growth. None of them require a larger team. None of them require longer working hours. None of them require more advertising spend. They simply require the right systems, running consistently, running automatically, every single day. And that is how a dental clinic doubles its revenue without spending more on ads. Not through one dramatic change, but through 4 powerful systems working together, unlocking revenue that already exists inside the business. Now I want you to do something. Open your notes app or grab a piece of paper and write down 4 numbers. Number 1, how many inactive patients are currently in your database? Patients who haven't visited in 6 months or longer. Number 2, what is your current no-show rate? How many appointments fail to show up every week? Number 3, how many referrals did your clinic receive last month? And do you currently have a system that generates referrals consistently? Number 4, how many inquiries came into your clinic last week? And how many of those actually became appointments? Write those numbers down, look at them honestly, and ask yourself one question. How much revenue is trapped inside those numbers right now? Because that revenue is already yours. It's not hiding inside a bigger advertising budget. It's not hiding inside another marketing campaign. It's hiding inside your existing patients, your existing leads, and your existing reputation. All you need is a system to unlock it. If this video gave you a new perspective on where your clinic's growth is really hiding, hit the like button. Subscribe for more dental automation and growth strategies every week, and leave a comment below. Out of the 4 systems we talked about today, patient reactivation, no-show prevention, referral automation, or lead conversion, which one do you think your clinic needs the most right now? I'd genuinely love to know. Thank you for watching. Now go build those systems, because the revenue is already there, you just need to unlock it.